Marriage vs. Cohabitation, The Crossroads of Commitment in Today's World by Life Success. Introduction. In the quiet corners of our hearts, where dreams and reality converge, the question of forever lingers a whisper amidst the clamor of modern life. Marriage vs. Cohabitation, The Crossroads of Commitment in Today's World is an odyssey into the heart of this whisper, exploring the profound choices between marriage and cohabitation that shape our lives, our loves, and our legacies. This book is not merely a guide. It's a mirror reflecting the intricate complexities of the human heart as it navigates the waters of commitment and companionship. In these pages, you will journey through the historical corridors where marriage was more duty than choice, and into the present where cohabitation emerges as a canvas for modern love, painted with strokes of independence and flexibility. We'll delve into the legal labyrinths and emotional landscapes that accompany these choices, understanding how they intertwine with our deepest fears and highest hopes. This book will take you through societal perceptions, unraveling how our decisions are influenced by the world around us, and in turn, how they reshape that very world. At its core, Marriage vs. Cohabitation is a conversation, a dialogue that extends beyond the realm of romantic relationships. It is about understanding ourselves, our needs, and our desires. It's about making choices that resonate with our deepest values and aspirations. As you turn these pages, prepare to confront and challenge your own beliefs, to gain insights that will enlighten your path, whether it leads to the altar or a shared journey without the bonds of marriage. Welcome to a journey of discovery, introspection, and understanding, a journey that transcends the ordinary and ventures into the heart of what it means to love, commit, and share a life in today's ever-evolving world. Chapter 1: The Evolution of Relationships. As dawn breaks on a new era, the landscape of human relationships continually reshapes itself under the influence of time and culture. In this chapter, we delve into the historical odyssey of marriage and the ascent of cohabitation, uncovering how our ancestors' choices have paved the way for our own. We'll explore the intricate dance between tradition and modernity, seeking to understand how the past informs the present and how the present is molding our future. The historical perspective of marriage. Once a rigid societal contract, marriage has evolved into a kaleidoscope of meanings, shaped by cultural and religious influences. In ancient times, marriages were often strategic alliances, cementing relationships between families or tribes. Fast forward to the Victorian era, and we find a romantic ideal taking root, with love slowly becoming a prerequisite for matrimony. Consider the story of Queen Victoria and Prince Albert, a union that not only symbolized political power, but also embodied the era's burgeoning romantic ideals. Their marriage brought the concept of marrying for love into the public consciousness, setting a precedent that continues to influence our perceptions of marriage today. However, this evolution hasn't been linear or universal. In many cultures, arranged marriages remain the norm, prioritizing familial and societal objectives over individual choice. This juxtaposition between love-based and arranged marriages provides a rich context for understanding the diverse meanings of marriage across different cultures. The rise of cohabitation. Cohabitation, living together without the formal bond of marriage, has emerged as a significant trend in the modern relationship landscape. In the 1960s and 70s, cohabitation was a statement of rebellion against traditional norms, often associated with the counterculture movement. Today, it's increasingly seen as a practical step in a relationship's progression, a trial run before marriage, or even a long-term alternative to it. This shift can be partly attributed to changing societal norms. The rise of individualism, career-oriented lifestyles, and a greater emphasis on personal autonomy have contributed to the appeal of cohabitation. It offers a sense of partnership without the perceived constraints of marriage. An example of this shift can be seen in the lives of many modern couples like Emma and Leo. They chose to cohabit as a way to blend their lives gradually, focusing on building a strong foundation for their relationship before considering marriage. Their story reflects a broader cultural trend where the emphasis is on emotional readiness and financial stability rather than adhering to traditional timelines. As we journey through the corridors of time, we see that both marriage and cohabitation have undergone significant transformations shaped by cultural, social, and individual forces. The historical perspective of marriage reveals its metamorphosis from a societal obligation to a personal choice. Meanwhile, the rise of cohabitation reflects a shift towards more flexible forms of partnership aligned with contemporary values of autonomy and practicality. This chapter sets the stage for a deeper exploration into the legal, emotional, and societal dimensions of these relationship choices, inviting readers to reflect on how these evolving forms of commitment resonate with their personal experiences and beliefs. Chapter 2: Love and Law: The Legal Implications. In the heart's journey, love often meets law, intertwining in a dance of rights and responsibilities. This chapter ventures into the legal labyrinth of marriage and cohabitation, illuminating how these personal choices carry significant legal implications. We'll explore the often overlooked yet crucial aspects of legal rights and protections, illustrating how the law can shape the course of our most intimate relationships. Marriage, a legal bond. Marriage, recognized by law, is much more than a romantic commitment. It's a legal fortress offering a plethora of rights and responsibilities. The legal benefits of marriage are profound and far-reaching. For instance, in the case of inheritance, a spouse is often the default beneficiary under the law, a protection not automatically afforded to cohabiting partners. Tax benefits also play a significant role. In many jurisdictions, married couples enjoy advantages like filing joint tax returns, potentially leading to lower tax rates. Consider John and Maria, a married couple who leveraged this benefit to optimize their finances, illustrating how marriage can impact economic stability. Moreover, marriage grants decision-making rights in critical situations. If one spouse becomes incapacitated, the other often has the legal authority to make medical decisions. This was poignantly highlighted in the story of Sarah and Tom, where Sarah's legal right as a wife allowed her to make life-saving medical decisions for Tom during his unexpected health crisis. Cohabitation, the legal landscape. Cohabitation, in contrast to marriage, often exists in a legal gray area. Many couples are unaware that living together doesn't automatically grant them the same legal protections as married couples. This lack of legal clarity can lead to complex situations, especially when the relationship ends or one partner passes away. Take the case of Linda and Alex, who cohabited for a decade without a formal agreement. When they parted ways, the absence of legal guidelines for property division led to a lengthy and emotionally taxing dispute. Their story underscores the importance of cohabitation agreements, legal documents that can outline the terms of property division, financial arrangements, and other responsibilities. In some regions, long-term cohabitation can lead to what's known as a common law marriage, granting couples certain rights similar to those in a formal marriage. However, this status is not universally recognized and varies significantly between jurisdictions. As we navigate the intersection of love and law, it becomes clear that the choices of marriage and cohabitation are not just emotional but also legal. While marriage offers a suite of legal protections and benefits, cohabitation requires careful navigation and, at times, proactive legal planning to safeguard mutual interests. Understanding these legal nuances is crucial for couples as they chart their paths, whether they're entwining their lives in the bonds of marriage or choosing the flexibility of cohabitation. This chapter lays the groundwork for a deeper appreciation of how our relationships intersect with the legal domain, highlighting the importance of informed decision-making in the realms of love and law. Chapter 3: Emotional Landscape: The Psychological Aspects. In the realm of relationships, the heart and mind are inextricably linked, each influencing the other in profound ways. This chapter delves into the psychological landscape of marriage and cohabitation, exploring how these choices impact our emotional well-being. From the sense of security in marriage to the independence of cohabitation, we'll unravel the complex emotional threads that shape our intimate connections. The emotional security of marriage. Marriage often brings a unique psychological comfort, rooted in the stability and security of a legally and socially recognized union. This sense of permanence can foster a deeper level of emotional intimacy and trust between partners. Consider the story of Emily and Mark, whose marriage journeyed through challenging times. The security of their marital bond provided a foundation of trust and support, enabling them to navigate life's ups and downs more confidently. Research also suggests that the formal commitment of marriage can lead to long-term health benefits. A study by the American Psychological Association found that married individuals tend to have fewer mental health issues and lower mortality rates compared to their unmarried counterparts. This correlation highlights the potential psychological benefits of the commitment and security that marriage can offer. However, it's important to recognize that this sense of security isn't universal. The quality of the marital relationship is key. A healthy, supportive marriage can be a source of great emotional strength, while a troubled marriage can have the opposite effect. The independence in cohabitation. Cohabitation, on the other hand, often appeals to those who value independence and flexibility within a relationship. This arrangement allows partners to maintain a sense of individuality while also enjoying the benefits of an intimate partnership. For instance, Anna and Lucas chose cohabitation as it allowed them to foster their relationship without the pressures and expectations that can come with marriage. This arrangement can also cater to those who wish to test the waters of their relationship before committing to marriage. It provides a platform for partners to learn about each other's habits, lifestyles, and compatibility, which can be crucial for the relationship's longevity. However, the psychological impact of cohabitation can vary. Some may find the lack of formal commitment unsettling, leading to feelings of uncertainty. The story of Lee and Ryan exemplifies this, where Lee's desire for a more secure commitment led to tension in their otherwise harmonious relationship. As we traverse the emotional terrains of marriage and cohabitation, it's evident that both paths offer distinct psychological landscapes. The security and stability of marriage can be a source of great comfort and well-being, while the flexibility and independence of cohabitation can cater to those seeking less formalized commitments. This chapter underlines the importance of understanding and respecting individual emotional needs and perspectives in relationships. Recognizing these nuances helps us better navigate our emotional connections, whether they're framed by the vows of marriage or the agreements of cohabitation. Chapter 4. Society's Eco-Cultural and Social Perceptions. Society often serves as a mirror, reflecting and shaping our views on personal choices, including how we perceive marriage and cohabitation. In this chapter, we dive into the cultural and social perceptions that surround these two forms of relationships, exploring how they are influenced by, and in turn influence, societal norms and expectations. From the hallowed halls of tradition to the evolving landscapes of modern acceptance, we examine how the choices of marriage and cohabitation are viewed through the lens of culture and society. Marriage as a social institution. Marriage has long been esteemed as a key social institution, revered and respected across various cultures and communities. It's not just a union between two individuals. It's often seen as a rite of passage, a marker of adult responsibility and social maturity. In many cultures, marriage is synonymous with stability and respectability, imbued with religious and cultural significance. For example, in Indian society, marriage is not only a union of two individuals, but also of two families, often accompanied by elaborate rituals and celebrations. This societal expectation can exert considerable pressure on individuals to marry, sometimes at the expense of personal desires. Conversely, in Western societies, while marriage remains a significant institution, there's a growing acceptance of individual choice regarding marriage. This is exemplified in the trend towards later marriages or choosing not to marry at all, reflecting a societal shift towards prioritizing personal fulfillment and career aspirations. Cohabitation and social acceptance. Cohabitation has journeyed from being a social taboo to a widely accepted form of relationship in many parts of the world. This shift is indicative of changing attitudes towards personal autonomy, sexual freedom, and the evolving concept of family. In Scandinavian countries, for instance, cohabitation is as common as marriage, reflecting a societal norm where the focus is on the quality of the relationship rather than its formal status. This acceptance is a product of progressive attitudes towards partnership and family structures, emphasizing the importance of personal choice over traditional norms. However, the acceptance of cohabitation varies greatly across different cultures and communities. In more conservative societies, cohabiting couples may still face social stigma or disapproval, highlighting the ongoing tension between traditional values and modern relationship practices. The story of Sophia and Miguel, living together in a conservative community, showcases this struggle. Despite having a strong, committed relationship, they often face societal scrutiny, which sometimes strains their bond and challenges their resolve. The exploration through the cultural and social landscapes of marriage and cohabitation reveals a world in flux. Marriage continues to hold a significant place as a revered social institution, yet its traditional grasp is loosening in the face of changing societal values. Meanwhile, cohabitation emerges as a symbol of modern relationship dynamics, increasingly accepted but still navigating the waters of societal acceptance. This chapter illuminates the profound impact of cultural and social perceptions on our relationship choices, underscoring the importance of understanding and navigating these influences in the pursuit of personal happiness and fulfillment in our intimate connections. Chapter 5: Planning for the Future. As we journey through life, our relationships often become intertwined with our future aspirations and plans. In this chapter, we delve into the crucial role of marriage and cohabitation in shaping our paths toward the future. From long-term stability and family planning to financial strategies and career considerations, we explore how these relationship choices influence and are influenced by our visions for the future. Long-term stability and marriage. Marriage, for many, is synonymous with long-term stability. This sense of permanence often influences major life decisions like starting a family or buying a home. The legal and social recognition of marriage provides a structured framework for planning and decision-making, which can be particularly reassuring when navigating life's uncertainties. Consider the story of Nora and Ethan, who found that marriage provided a solid foundation for their long-term goals. With the security of their marital bond, they felt confident in making significant decisions like purchasing a house and planning for children, knowing they were legally and socially supported in these endeavors. Marriage also often brings with it considerations for financial planning. Married couples tend to plan for the future collectively, which can include joint savings accounts, retirement plans, and investments. The legal framework of marriage simplifies these processes, providing clear guidelines for property and financial management. Cohabitation and future aspirations. Cohabitation, while offering more flexibility than marriage, also presents unique challenges in long-term planning. Without the legal structure of marriage, cohabiting couples often need to be more proactive and deliberate in their planning for the future. Financially, cohabiting couples may need to navigate the complexities of joint investment without the legal guidelines that benefit married couples. This requires open communication and often legal advice to ensure both partners' interests are protected. The story of Jenna and Marco illustrates this, as they chose to enter into a cohabitation agreement to manage their shared assets and outline their financial responsibilities. When it comes to family planning, cohabiting couples often face societal and legal challenges that differ from those encountered by married couples. Decisions about children, both in terms of legal rights and social expectations, can be more complex and require careful consideration and planning. The intersection of relationships and future planning is a dynamic and complex one, shaped significantly by whether couples choose marriage or cohabitation. Marriage offers a framework of stability and legal support that can simplify and guide long-term planning. In contrast, cohabitation requires a more tailored approach, often necessitating additional communication and legal arrangements to secure a future together. This chapter sheds light on the importance of thoughtful planning and open dialogue in both marriage and cohabitation, emphasizing that regardless of the form of the relationship, a shared vision for the future is key to its longevity and success. Chapter 6: Personal Narratives, Stories of Love and Life. Every relationship tells a story, unique in its contours and colors, shaped by the choices and experiences of the individuals within it. In this final chapter, we delve into the personal narratives of various couples, exploring how their decisions to marry or cohabit have shaped their journeys. These stories, rich with emotion and insight, provide a window into the diverse realities of modern relationships, offering lessons and reflections on love, commitment, and the complexities of human connections. Stories from the Altar: The Marriage Experience. Marriage, often seen as the quintessential expression of love and commitment, carries with it a multitude of stories, each reflecting the joys, challenges, and realities of this bond. Take, for example, the story of Aisha and Samuel, whose marriage represents a blending of cultures. Their journey highlights the challenges and rewards of navigating cultural differences within a marital framework, showcasing how love can bridge divides and foster mutual understanding and respect. Then there's the tale of Linda and Rachel, whose fight to legalize same-sex marriage culminated in a joyous wedding celebration. Their story is a testament to love's triumph over societal barriers and legal hurdles, illuminating the evolving landscape of marriage in the context of LGBTQ+ rights. These narratives not only celebrate the romantic ideals of marriage, but also acknowledge the hard work, compromise, and growth that underpin successful long-term partnerships. Living Together: The Cohabitation Chronicles. Cohabitation, with its own set of dynamics and nuances, presents a different spectrum of relationship stories. These narratives offer insights into the flexibility, challenges, and evolving nature of living together without the bond of marriage. Consider the story of Mia and Alex, who chose cohabitation as a way to maintain their individual identities while building a life together. Their experience sheds light on how cohabitation can offer a balance of autonomy and intimacy, challenging traditional notions of relationship progression. Another compelling tale is that of John and Priya, whose decision to cohabit was initially met with resistance from their families. Their journey reflects the societal pressures and misunderstandings that cohabiting couples can face, as well as the strength and clarity that can emerge from navigating these challenges together. These stories underscore the diversity of cohabitation experiences, revealing the myriad ways in which couples can forge strong, committed relationships outside the traditional bounds of marriage. The mosaic of stories in this chapter paints a vivid picture of the modern landscape of love and commitment. From the binding vows of marriage to the flexible agreements of cohabitation, each narrative offers a unique perspective on the complexities and joys of sharing a life with another. These personal accounts, brimming with challenges, triumphs, and lessons learned, enrich our understanding of the myriad forms that love and commitment can take. As we close this chapter, we are reminded that whether through marriage or cohabitation, the essence of a successful relationship lies in mutual respect, shared values, and the enduring power of love. Conclusion. As we reach the end of our journey through Marriage vs. Cohabitation, the crossroads of commitment in today's world, we find ourselves not at a destination, but at a new beginning. This exploration has not been about choosing a path for you, but about illuminating the paths before you, each winding through the landscapes of love, law, society, and self. In the tapestry of human relationships, marriage and cohabitation are but two threads, each vibrant and distinct, yet interwoven in the complex fabric of our lives. Through this book, we've seen how these choices are not just about whom we love, but how we love, and the myriad ways that love manifests and matures in the crucible of commitment. We've navigated the legal frameworks that scaffold these relationships, understood the societal echoes that shape our perceptions, and delved into the psychological depths that underpin our choices. The stories of real-life couples have served as signposts, reminding us of the beauty and challenges inherent in any path of love and commitment. As you close this book, remember that the choice between marriage and cohabitation is deeply personal, a reflection of your values, beliefs, and circumstances. There is no universal right choice, only the choice that is right for you. Your journey in love and commitment is uniquely yours, a narrative you write with every step, every decision, every act of love. In the end, whether you choose the binding vows of marriage or the flexible bonds of cohabitation, the essence of a successful relationship remains constant: mutual respect, deep understanding, and the enduring courage to grow together. These are the foundations upon which lasting love is built, regardless of its legal or societal form. Marriage vs. Cohabitation is not just a book. It's a compass for the heart, guiding you through the landscapes of modern relationships. As you chart your course in the world of love and commitment, may this book be a beacon of insight, a source of comfort, and a reminder that in the journey of the heart, every step, every choice, every moment is a part of your own beautiful story.